God, I muted my microphone. Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. All right, so you can see here we go to GM goals. We simmed the first season so we could just do the draft and then move the team, and then somehow managed to win the division on the last day and then win the World Series in year one in Utah. And then this year was a bit of a challenge, even though I thought we had a better team. And we missed the playoffs. We had a chance with the last series against Texas, and we lost the first game. That put us 3 out with 2 to play, so we were done. And yeah, so now we're into the offseason. We had 2 qualified free agents, and I went ahead and simmed through that because I wasn't bringing either one of them back. Fucking people. Everybody fucking texts me as soon as I go live. It's goddamn annoying. Anyway, so here's what those transactions were. We declined the option on Max Fried that made him a free agent, and then we did not offer qualifying offers to Rosario and Fried, even though Rosario had a great year, but we have a young player that needs to come up and play, and I did not feel like making him sit in the minors or play part-time. It's time for Fiore to come up and play, so he's going to. And Fried, he had his moments, but I'm looking to get younger and cheaper as well. Look at our budget here. There's a very good chance that I move Willie Adames and Corbin Burns in this episode. We already extended Alvarado and Garrett Braxton and Mason Miller previously. Garcia's on the last year of his deal. Got a couple of older free agent pitchers that are going to be free agents at the end of the year. We extended Berger, but I might trade him away today as well. Got Pepio in a trade. Rooker's going to be a free agent at the end of this year, so that's kind of one reason why, pardon me, we're getting rid of some salary, but not all of it. We still have $79 million that we can spend this year. We've got a bunch of guys that are going to be free agents after this next season, so that'll really change how the team looks. So we're going to trade some guys. Pretty good chance we have Dalton Rushing and Tyler Soderstrom up in the majors catching next year. Kobe's at third. Drafted this shortstop, so here is these are the guys that we signed for extensions, and then these are guys down here that were players we drafted. So we drafted this Jose Valencia, Jermaine Woodard, Kurt Best, Reggie Garinger. This guy's an A potential, so got to get his hitting up. B potential, that's 3 or 4 years away. This shortstop's 21, but he's 56, so he's more of a pardon me. He's more of a minor league depth piece. Of course, as soon as I go live, everybody texts me and I start coughing. I don't know. Can't explain. Anyway, so let's go by position real quick. So this is our rotation right now. Garcia, Burns, Garrett, Pepio, and Spence. Iwo Mora is probably 2 years away. We have we got a bunch of C potentials that are Brody Brecht would probably be up in another year or two. Dante Hinkle's at least 3 years away. So we've got some guys down there. We just we gotta wait. We have a really good bullpen. I moved Roy Hobbs from closer because he was our closer in AAA and had like 40 saves. I moved him to the bullpen. He's going to be one of our setup guys. I don't want to waste another year of him down in AAA. He's already 23. And if we're going to lose guys like Diaz, I think Sandlin's up for arbitration, but we've got Rasmussen and Diaz and Ferguson are all going to be free agents in the end of the year. Might as well get Hobbs. He's going to be at 40 man wise. We're at 38. I will adjust the 40 man roster on the deadline to do so because we're going to make some trades. Valencia is a guy that we brought in the draft, so we still have a lot of youth here in the closing. If we keep adding closers, I'll keep moving them over to the bullpen. But McCann's going to the minors. Pardon me. I think, damn. I think McGuire and McCann are going to be in AAA, and Burden and probably Rodriguez will be in AA, and Keegan's just going to be insurance policy. Nick Kurtz is going to be starting at first base. Nevin, just a backup. He's a platoon guy, especially against lefties. Jordy's going to start at second. Mayo's at third. We're going to trade Berger today. Adames, pretty good chance both these guys get traded. Actually, you might trade 3 of these shortstops. I have let me see. I have 2 shortstops in mind, and one of them may play some at second and short. He might bounce back and forth, or he might start at short and get defensively replaced late in games. Rooker's going to be the DH. His fielding is just terrible. Esty's going to be our Swiss Army eye. If he can play second, short, third, left, center, and right. Pinch run. Pretty good chance we trade Melendez. Pretty good chance I trade Pete Crow. His bat is way behind everything else. And Butler, I think, is up for arbitration, so we'll have to get him signed. Adele's just depth. So if we could find some young players in the outfield in the upcoming drafts, that would be awesome. I think that's where we need the help the most besides pitching. So anyway, so let's get a couple of minor trades out of the way first. I'm going to get rid of some older pitchers that'll just take up spots from younger guys. See, I got some younger guys down here that need to pitch in AA. So we're going to make some trades for, I've already looked at some of these guys, what we could get for them. So let's start hammering away these trades. Kyle Muller. And this 26-year-old D potential shortstop. We're going to go to Pittsburgh to try and get one of those young outfielders that I was talking about. He's a C potential, but he's 19 years old. He's a 64, and he's got the contact division discipline and great stealing and aggressiveness. So this guy is a leadoff hitter, which we desperately need on the major league team. So hopefully he can progress and maybe get a potential upgrade. And nothing else, he'll give us a great leadoff guy down in the minors. So, gonna give me something else too. 23-year-old B potential. You can play short in outfield. Yeah, I'll take another B potential outfielder. All right. So yeah, let's do that. This trade off. So we get 2 B potentials, or a B and a C potential in center field. Let's go back to relievers. I'm going to open up a spot for Hobbs for sure. He's a C potential. He's pitched so well for us. 402. He's pitched really well for us, but 1.6. His walks. 13 home runs. What if we trade Alexis Diaz instead? along with Hogan Harris. What kind of prospect can I get? I'm looking for pitchers especially. He was the guy initially I was going to trade for, but he's 62. $25B 66. Troy Taylor. 364. He'll drop though when I move him to closer. Off a closer, I mean. Let's see. I'm going to do it for Spence. Okay. 23B65. Anybody else got a B? I'll do it with the Pirates. 23B, huh? It's a guy from our White Sox. I want to make that Lindsey Contreras. It's arbitration. It's too many home runs. Pierre Spencer. Walks are low. He's a lefty, though. So I'm offloading some salary, getting rid of a lower player, backfill him into Harris's spot in the minors. So this is basically just getting rid of shedding some salary. And he's 3 points higher. Let me see. He's 23 years old. He's a little more balanced. He throws right-handed. No, let's do it for him. It's the Guardians. Can I give you a different pitcher? Diaz. All right, I guess we'll keep that pitcher instead. We'll ship these two guys out. Screw them. All right. So this is my first big trade right here. Willie Adames. Damiano Palmigiani. And Daryl Kennedy. And we're going in division. So we're going to have to face this guy. We're going to have to face this guy. So we're going for Xavier Edwards and Gerangelo. I had to look it up. Sinja. Do they have any? Just some dude floating at the end of their team somewhere. Nope. Big Lebowski. Remember him? We had to change his name to Big Lebowski. All right, so we're going to get Xavier Edwards. Why would I do that? Well, Xavier, that contact, that vision, discipline, and clutch. Plus, he can bunt, can play short, second, and center. He's going to be flipping between short and second. He is a switch hitter, and I want that bat at the top of the order. And then pitching-wise, this guy, I'll probably give him his 1 point of stamina back. He's 24B, so he's going to take another year or so in the minors, and then he'll be good to go. That'll give us another guy that's a B potential pitcher. And we'll give them Adames, who is in the last year of his contract, and he'll be a free agent. Yeah, he did hit 31 and 26, so he did what we wanted, but a lot of strikeouts, didn't hit for a great average. He sucks against lefties. He's starting to regress. And he's arbitration. He's not going to cost me $13 million. So there we go. Goodbye, Willie Adames. And to help, I forgot, I gotta get another catcher somewhere, but to help replace him long term, we're gonna go Jacob Wilson, Kyle McCann, and Finch is now available because we traded for Cynthia. So Peter Finch. And they're gonna go to the Red Sox, who have a ton of shortstops. They have Colt Emerson, Marcelo Mayer, Carson Williams, and Ceddanne Raphael. And we're going to get Marcelo Mayer. We're going to give him another shortstop back. But we're getting Marcelo Mayer, who definitely has the bat. And he's left-handed, so he can play against righties. He went up to an A potential. And he can play some third as well. So welcome to the team, Marcelo Mayer. Told you I had these all mapped out. I had to go in and see exactly what it would take. All right, and now one of the biggest trades of this offseason, we're going to trade Corbin Burns and Pete Crow together. And we are going to get Clark Schmidt, Jason Dominguez. There we go. We're doing all this before we even sign anybody back. And then the master trade. I can't believe we could make this trade. It showed up and I jumped. So we're going to trade Melendez, who we just got. We're going to trade Jake Berger, who would be their starting third baseman. And we're going to trade Mitch Spence because he's already 28. And we're going to the Astros for Yordan Alvarez. Why would they trade him? Well, he's got 2 years left, and they suck. They're rebuilding. And we're gonna get Gregorio da Silva, David Diaz. Boom, there it is. So that is all of our trading for the moment. It's a lot of fucking trades. Let's go look. I know somebody's going to come in here and say, hey, how's it going? And we're going to have to do this all over again. But so decline the option on Max Fried. Let Fried and Rosario become free agents. Traded Kyle Muller and Levon Soto to the Pirates for Alexis Valdez and Johnny Hassett, 2 minor league center fielders. Traded Hogan Harris and Michael Otanez to the Guardians for another minor leaguer that's younger, Matt Gustafson. Traded Willie Adames, Damiano Palmigiani, and Daryl Kennedy to the Mariners for Xavier Edwards and Gerangelo Sinja. Traded Jacob Wilson, Kyle McCann, and Peter Finch to the Red Sox for Marcelo Mayer. Corbin Burns and Pete Crow Armstrong for Clark Schmidt and Jason Dominguez. And then the big fat one, MJ Melendez, Jake Berger, and Mitch Spence for Yordan Alvarez and 2 minor leaguers. Do they have another minor leaguer named Diaz? Did I just trade for the wrong Diaz? No, I just wrote it down wrong. So, let's look at our roster now. So we have Clark Schmidt, Luis Garcia. Hold on. My wife can't find her fucking phone. Sorry. All right. Back to what I was saying. Rotation. Clark Schmidt, Luis Garcia, Braxton Garrett, Ryan Pepio, and I think we were going to... Oh. There's one more guy. It's going to be our ace of the staff. We have to go sign him. We'll do that in 1 second. So now we got a bunch of guys in AAA and AA. This guy, he's on the 40-man. We'll let him come to spring training, but he's going to spend the year in AAA. You're going to Class A. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. You're going to the 40-man and to the majors. Majors. All right. And Gustafson is going to go to just straight relief pitcher. All right, so I need to get a catcher. It doesn't have to be a good one; it just has to be I'm going to put him in AAA. Put him in AAA. Keegan's going to AA. And so we just need another catcher as a insurance policy. Need a first baseman, need a third baseman. Yeah, let's edit him, put him at third. Okay, we just drafted him. Yeah, there we go. So we just need to add a catcher and a first baseman. We actually need to add 4 players. One of these guys can go right field. Let's put you in right field. Three, 4, 6, yeah. So we need to get rid of a center fielder. So let us trade Colby Thomas and see if we can get a catcher, or a first baseman. Who has extra catchers? Okay, you do. What is he? 2671. Do it for Hickey. Okay, we can do Hickey. Do Hickey. They'll do it for JJ. What do they have in center field? Mm-hmm. Why is this Ballesteros? Wow. Wow. Darius Perry, 25. Sidney Gill, he's a B, 21. I'll do that. Give me the younger guy. All right. So now we have a catcher, and we need to get a first baseman. All right, 666, 666, 7. So we need to add a first baseman and 3 relievers. So let me check my starting pitchers and see if I can just move somebody. Yes. Sincha and Hess. Oh, not Hess. JT Ginn. Sorry. Ginn. 73. So if I don't go, we have enough. Actually, I'm going to give him his stamina back. Give me 1 second. There we go. And JT. Nah, that's fine. I don't need that. All right, so 1 starter, 2 relievers, and a first baseman. What do we have for agency at first base? Not to start in the majors. He's just going to be a minor league bat. Well, there we go. Francisco Cisneros. Forgot I had offers on some of these guys. Draw. And there's the one. Here's the big one that I was going to surprise you with. There we go. We're offering $57 million over 3 years for Freddie Peralta. Yeah, we want him as our stud. So we're gonna go Freddie. If I have to, I'll go 4. So we need 4. So I need to add another player. So I need to add this. Another relief pitcher. Got any young ones? 19 D61. Yeah, that was, we had him. We already offered him. We still need another one. So is there any starting pitchers that are young that have low stamina? Suarez. I don't need another major league. I just need a minor league filler. What about closing? Is there any closers? No, they're all picked through, I think. All right, youngest guy I can find. Jack Weisenberger. All right, so 3 pitchers and a first baseman. And Freddie is the man. So I would go after either one of those two, but we have to give up a draft pick, and I don't want to give up a draft pick for either one of those guys. No one's made an offer for Teoscar. I would go after him too, but he had a qualifying offer. Same thing with Brady Singer. No qualifying offer for Freddie, so we're going to go after him. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Make sure everybody here has been offered a contract. Because we just added a bunch of young players, so I'm sure I'll miss 1 or 2 of these guys. All right, they're all offered arbitration. Let's offer you 3 years, 10 mil. Xavier, 5 years. Worst case is if we don't have Rooker, we have Fiore. We put, okay, yeah. We'll offer him. We can always trade him away. Butler, 5 years, 6 million. Bump that up. 6.5. Dominguez. Three years at 4.2. Sandlin, we'll just go 2 years. 2.6. Nevin, just go 2 years. Right around 2 million. All right. 40 man. Mayer has to go on the 40 man. Braxton De Leon. Yep. We'll put him on. Never know when we're going to need him. Who's that leave? Second base, third base, relief, right field. None of those guys are important. So, all right. Let me save. So, one more time. Big changes this offseason. Decline the option on Max Fried. Let him be a free agent. Let Ahmad Rosario be a free agent. Traded Muller and Levon Soto for 2 minor league outfielders. Traded Otañez and Hogan Harris for a minor league reliever. Traded Willie Adames and 2 minor leaguers for Xavier Edwards. Traded Jacob Wilson, Kyle McCann, and a minor league pitcher for Marcelo Mayer. First big trade, Corbin Burns and Pete Crow Armstrong for Clark Schmidt, Jason Dominguez. Second big trade, MJ Melendez, Jake Berger, and Mitch Spence to the Astros for Yordan Alvarez and 2 minor leaguers. And then adjusted our 40-man. And we're going to advance the day and see which free agents All right, we got all of them so far but Freddie. So we should have, yep, we need one more spot. So brought in some pitchers here. Brought in this first baseman, Cisneros. Some pop. He's a D potential, but he's 18. And all of these guys, we're waiting on them to sign. Arbitration, still everybody for arbitration. 40 man. Waiting on Freddie Peralta to be our new ace. All right, sim a day. Sim another day. So now we're down to two guys that we're waiting on arbitration. And this list got shorter as well. Yep, signed a bunch of minor leaguers. We got Nevin back. Got Butler signed. Dominguez signed. Sandlin signed. There we go. Where are we at on the budget? We still have 68 million to go. And that includes Jordan's 21 million. If I could offer an extension to Rooker right now, I would. But it won't let me offer it to him. So if we can save some cash. Skubal goes to the Rangers. 9 years, $308 million. 34 million a year for Tarek Skubal. Jesus. We have to face him now. Son of a bitch. Hey, and Garrett Crochet went somewhere too. Where did he go? Give me the all page. Abreu to the Blue Jays. Skubal to the Rangers. Where is he? I don't see him. Did he go back to his old team? Did he go back to the White Sox? He did. He went back to the White Sox. Woo! Look at that contract. Oh, my goodness. That's a stiff one. $40 million for $46 million for a starting pitcher. Let's see what now we're still at number one, and Kansas City and Milwaukee are coming in. How old is he? It's 30. You know what? It's 3 years, 57. Well, 4 years, 69. Nice. We're going to have to change that. 4 years, 75. There we go. One more guy for the 40 man. All right. All of our arbitration guys are signed. These guys are just taking their sweet ass time. And we are number one for Freddie. Should I front load that? 4 years, 75. 4 years. Front load it. I'll do it. That should get him to sign. Verdugo back to the Dodgers. We're still number one on Freddie. Yep, nothing's changed. Okay. I need these guys to sign their damn contracts. Let's save. All right, we got to set our 40-man. Let's do it this way. If you go into starting pitcher, Jackson Ferris is not eligible. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking to see who's going to be eligible for the Rule 5 draft. If it says no on the 40-man, then I'm going to go in here, go to contract, and look in the bottom right where it says no for the Rule 5. If it says yes, then I got to worry about losing them in the Rule 5 draft. Lose him. Kiraz, no. Those guys. He's 26. Nope. Rickles, nope. I don't want to fill my 40-man because I want to make sure if I have to call somebody up during the season, I don't have to remove somebody. If you want a 27-year-old D66 catcher, be my guest. Don't have to worry about anybody there. Cooper Bowman, I don't care. You can have him. Caber, he's 26. I don't need him on the 40-man. Shortstop. Don't care about De Los Santos. Left field. Nope. Center field. Nope. Right field. Would be Rodriguez. Only does great against lefties. Don't care. All right. So we're not adding anybody else. So we're going to have 37 going into the season. It would be 38 if we get Peralta signed. And we got him. There we go, boys and girls. 4 years, $75 million. Freddie Peralta. Yes. What's that put our budget at? We have 28 million. We're up to 130 million. But I structured it so instead of paying him 17 every year, we're going 22, 20, 17, and 15. So we've got some guys that are going to hit free agency soon, and that means his contract will start going down as theirs start going up. We'll have to deal with Jordan at the end of next year. And we're going to have to deal with Rooker this year. And if I have to trade Mason Miller, I don't want to, but I will. I have other closers I could use. We could always trade Alvarado. We don't need to spend $8 million for a setup guy. We do have some young guys coming in. And we've got the room. So our biggest here is we basically replaced Corbin Burns, Max Fried, and Willie Adames with Peralta, Alvarez, and Schmidt. So I think we're done with the free agency and all that. So let's just skip ahead. We don't have any arbitration guys to offer. So Ryan Jeffers to the Nationals. All right, and we only have one guy left to sign. Everybody else is signed. Yep, everybody signed. Who's pending? Javier Assad, don't care. Let me save so we get all these guys locked down. Brady Singer to the Padres, so he goes out of the league completely. That's good. Wow, the Twins traded Carlos Correa to the Marlins for P.J. Morlando and Dylan Head, which opens up a spot so Brooks Lee can start at shortstop for them. So they offloaded that big-ass contract. Dustin May to the White Sox. Max Fried to the Dodgers. So we don't have to face him. Trading block. love to get Yelich, but I don't want to pay for that contract. 31 and 35. All right, so we have everybody signed. So we know for a fact we have 26 million available in our budget. All right. Now we came. This is the draft lottery day right here. This is draft lottery day. So let's sim that. Go to the draft lottery. Marlins have the worst record. Rockies were second worst. We're at 17, so we have a slight chance, but probably not likely. If we somehow jump all the way up to the 1, you're going to see me lose my shit, and I'll do a shot. I have tequila ready right here. Getting low, but I have tequila ready, so here we go. Ready? This takes entirely too long. So we stayed where we were, but the Guardians moved up 11 spots. Holy fuck. So the White Sox get the first pick. The Braves jump up 6, and the Guardians jump up 11. So the Rockies and Marlins get hosed. Wow. So the Guardians were 14th, and they jumped all the way to 3rd. Wow. Okay. The thing with that draft lottery is those guys, they pick in that spot just for the first round, then they go back to their normal spot for subsequent rounds. So, and Rule 5 draft. Let's go to the draft. We have a couple of 40-man roster spots open. I don't really want to take anybody in this draft. I just want to see who's available and see if we lose somebody. So this is funny. Stephen Kolek and Ronnie Henriquez are on my White Sox team, and we got them through the Rule 5. What's out here? Don't see anybody. Hey, Andrew Pinckney. Don't see anybody that would like to put on our Major League roster. And yeah. So we are not going to pick. And we lost our third baseman. So now we got to go replace him. So now we got to go to third base and see if we can find somebody. Saw a couple of 26-year-old. There's another 26, 24, 25. Maybe better than that 24-year-old? I think so. All right, now to replace him. Did he sign? Yep. All right, good. Kodai Senga gets traded to the Tigers for Nico Cavadas and Colt Keith. Ooh, Mets wanted a second baseman, getting rid of the old starting pitcher. Teoscar goes to the Orioles. Jazz goes to the Reds. Anybody else? We get to the end of this. Let's see. Free agency. Who's out here? Anybody we could steal for stupid cheap. If I didn't have Rooker, I'd go after him. Eovaldi's a 75. Kevin Gossman. J.D. Davis. Jorge Soler. Salvador Perez. Max Kepler. Conforto. He's one of those weird guys that bats left-handed and crushes lefties. Jacob Stallings. He's regressing hard. Nice Diaz. Anybody on the trade block? Still Yelich. All right. Do I have anybody that's going to be a free agent that we would like to offload right now? So we're going to have Soderstrom, Mayo, and Rooker that we're going to have to sign. Alexis Diaz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Always bring up Rickles. Let's see what we can get for Alexis. Just to see. Get Yoshida. Okay, nothing worth having. This is our depth chart for this year. So we have it's got Logan Fiore playing left field. No, Logan Fiore is going to play second base. And Xavier Edwards and Marcelo Mayer are going to play short. Kobe Mayo's at third. Yordan Alvarez in left. Jason Dominguez in center. Butler in right. DH is going to be Rooker. Kurtz at first. Soderstrom catching. Rotation of... It doesn't have them there. Give me a minute. Fucking stupid. Let's try that again. There we go. And this is going to be Fiore, Yordan, Xavier, and Dominguez. And we'll adjust the lineup from here. So Dominguez, 60, 69. Drop it down. Butler Edwards is going to the top. We're going to bat Yordan second, Rooker third. Kurtz fourth. Like that. All right, so now we're all alternating. So that's this is our lineup here. So this would be Mayo. This would be center, right, left, DH. second base. Yeah, that's fine. Rushing Mayo. These 6 guys. Who do we have instead? So, Mayo, 24. Mayo needs to be up. I have those 2. 1, 2. Why is Esty down? Mayer, Davidson, Kurtz, and Nevin. You got too many pitchers, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a AAA. 1, 2, 3. So that means Mayer is going to the majors. There we go. Line up against righties. It's lefties. All right. All right, we are on to spring training. So I am not going to play any spring training games. I skip it as far as this stuff goes. Double check my scouts and make sure we didn't lose somebody. Maybe there's a better one out here we can replace one of our guys with. Nope. 94 Discovery up to 82. Nope. They're all good. Nobody on a trading block. Let's look at our PPI list. So Hobbs he's on there if he does well. Marcelo Mayer, if he wins Rookie of the Year, that would get us an extra pick. Logan Fiore wins Rookie of the Year, or Nick Kurtz wins Rookie of the Year. All those guys could get us extra draft picks. Top prospects, Carter Van Dyke. It's just because he's an A. He's a 52. He's going to take forever. Our best guys are Kurtz and Mayer right here, both in the majors. Roy Hobbs in the majors. Aguilar's down. Fiore's in the majors. So we're going to have to do some more work to replenish all of the guys in the minors that we just promoted up to the majors. So hopefully we get a good draft. Maybe there'll be a nice hitter we can discover that we can snag in the middle of the first round. But you know what? I'm going to sim through spring training right now. And then we'll see if anybody gets hurt, one thing. And 2, we will see who we play on opening day, because that'll be the next stream we do. No, I don't want to play any of the moments. I just want to skip through, see how our guys do. Spring training's over, and we were 18-13, fourth best record in the Cactus. So it looks like we were like top 6 or 7 overall. It has us with the 5th best team, 4th best contact, 2nd in power, 4th in pitching. Yeah, we're going to try and make up for last year. Here we go. Dominguez, 6 home runs and 21 RBI in the spring. Xavier, 286 with a 369 on base. Alvarez hit 6 home runs. Kobe Mayo hit 329 with 6 home runs. Kurtz, Rooker, Mayo had a rough spring. Fiore did really well. Freddie Peralta, most strikeouts, low whip. Clark Schmidt's 3-3. Garrett struggled. Look at Pepio, 0.96 ERA. Wow. He even went up. Miller pitched well. Did Fiore go up? No. Mayer regressed for some stupid reason. Kurtz, I hate that they regress in spring training. That's really fucking stupid. I'm gonna go back in and adjust the spring training regression because that's fucking bullshit. But in the meantime, we're just gonna save right here. Shouldn't be regressing. It shouldn't be progressing or regressing in spring. It's very stupid. But people in their early and mid 20s should not be regressing at all. So, especially when they're in A potential. Fuck, give me a break. All right, now we can do contract extensions, and he is arbitration eligible. I am not paying him 5-year contract. 3 is stretching it, but I can always trade him away. And he only wants 15 to play DH. I mean, look what the man did last year. 50 home runs, was the MVP. Got all those quirks. So let's see if he'll take this deal. It's less than 20 mil. It's very reasonable. And he took it. So Adele and Diaz, I don't care about their arbitration. These guys we can just renew. These 2 guys will be the ones we have to worry about bringing back. What does he want? Yeah, he wants 14 million. I can't afford that. Rasmussen, he only wants 3.7. I'll offer it to him. I only have 5 million max I can offer, but I'll offer it to him. He has pitched great. All right, we got Rasmussen. That's good. I like him. So if we have to replace Luis Garcia, that's fine. Hopefully one of our guys in the minors will be ready to step into that 5th pitcher role. Or we can make a trade again. So McClanahan is one of my favorite pitchers. I wish I had the money to buy him. Yeah. I mean, worst case is if Jordan shits the bed, we can trade him off. And then sign McClanahan and put Logan Fiore in left field and Edwards at second and Mayer every day at short. I mean, that's a definite possibility. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. But we got 2 years now with Rooker and Jordan Alvarez. Freddie Peralta for 4. Clark Schmidt for 3. Kurtz, he'll be up trying to get a Rookie of the Year. Fiore will be up trying to get a Rookie of the Year. We just traded for those 2 guys. Future shortstop, future second baseman if we end up moving Fiore to outfield. And we have both Rooker and Alvarez at the top of the order. And we shipped off Pete Crow, so we lost a little speed, but we got a little bit better bat. Still good defense in center field. And we still have Lawrence Butler, so that's what we've got. So, all right, let me save. I'm gonna save it right here first, and then I'm gonna advance just because I want to see who our opening day game is. God damn it! All right, we are home against Toronto for 4. Toronto and Boston. So Freddie Peralta is going to face Toronto on opening day. We will definitely play that game. Okay. $115 days to the draft, which is that day right there. We finish against the Royals, the Astros, the Mariners. Mariners, we play them twice. The Dodgers are for 3. Only have Texas 1 there. So, all right, interesting. And now right here, with our lineup, it's got us as the first team. We are the best team in baseball. 4th in contact, 2nd in power, 1st in pitching. Who did it send down? Why would it option Nick Curtin? See, this is the bullshit. Yeah. MLB, you got to fix franchise. He's my number 1 overall first baseman. He's the top of the list. His rating is at the top of the list. There's no reason to send him down, especially when I have him in the lineup. Don't burn a fucking option, please. Anyway, all right, I'm done. We're going to raid out. I'm going to go work on my White Sox draft-only franchise. I did some voiceover earlier, but I have to go in and show off the first look at the draft class and look through and talk about guys you'd be interested in, and then record some more gameplay so I can do voiceover tomorrow. And that episode will go live Thursday. So opening day is out there right now, but the second episode will go live Thursday. And so I have to finish recording and editing. So I'll be doing that all day tomorrow. So I have to do club volleyball again this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So there won't be another White Sox one out until Sunday or Monday, probably Monday at this point. Get me through, and then I don't have any more weekend volleyball for a long time. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who just got here, you have to watch the VOD or go over on, the VOD here you'll see right away. Over on YouTube, it's going to be over the weekend or next week before you see it. So let's get this raid. We'll go hit up franchise again with his Madden franchise. So it might be his league that he runs. Yeah, it's week 13 and 14. This thing's gonna get nuts here in a minute because I hate that it auto runs. There we go. All right, we'll start the raid. You guys are ready. We'll head on over there, and I appreciate you guys. And I will see you probably sometime next week for opening day. So you guys take care. I'll catch you later. Have a good one.